Howdy folks, MaximumRD here. As you can see, another glorious, beautiful day. Yeah, I'm kidding. This is from the balcony, enclosed balcony here. Very cloudy, not that cold. It's only 0 degrees Celsius, so it's not too bad actually. It's been pretty bitterly cold of late, so I'm not going to complain about that. But enough of all that nonsense, that crap. Don't mind my unkempt appearance here. I'm just a mess. But anyways, I was going through my collection and I noticed something here. Well, not that I wasn't aware before, but it's kind of funny. My Super Nintendo, which is what I was looking for. I hate it sometimes. I don't know about you guys who don't have the room and have to store a lot of your collection away. Sometimes you think, I want to look at something, or I just want to check on something, and it's like, oh my God, I go through the bedroom, I go through storage bins, I go through closets, I can't find that one thing. But anyways, I finally located my Super Nintendo, which is what I was looking for. So it's right here. I'd actually been in this bin already. Been in this bin? Does that work? I had already looked through this bin, but I had this here. I had this here covering over the bottom half, covering all these cartridges and such, hopefully to protect it somewhat from the coolness out here. And so I didn't notice the first time. So this time I've just sat down and slowly started going through my collection, and I removed that. And I saw these cartridges underneath, and then, sure enough, sitting right next to it is my Super Nintendo. SNES, however you want to say it. And it's a great machine. Of course, obviously, I don't have to sell any of you guys on it. Some great 16-bit gaming to be had on a Super Nintendo. But it just made me kind of laugh a bit, because I forget, I probably got it off someone off Atari Age, and who knows where they had got it from, or if they were responsible for this at all. It doesn't matter. This is not, I'm not putting down anyone or anything like that. But I just found it kind of funny, because I do recall thinking to myself, man, I could see what they were going for, but it's kind of an ugly looking Super Nintendo. Now, some of you out there may disagree, I don't know. The discoloration's not too bad as these things go. I mean, I've literally seen somewhere, yeah, it's like urine yellow. And become very brittle over time. This one's not too bad. I think it's been stored fairly well. It's lost a little bit of that violet or purplish hue that I associate with the Super Nintendo, and even more so because the previous owner, or the previous owner, or the previous, you get the idea, owner before that, I guess they wanted to jazz it up a bit, to spiffy it up a bit, and so they did a paint job, I guess we can call it that, to basically, I guess they wanted to cover up the purple and make it gold, which again, you know, I can see it. But as you can see, it's not the greatest job. I don't know what kind of paint they used, or if they prepared it beforehand. I think they were just desperate to cover up that purple coloring. And so the power button here, as you can see, I mean, I can just make it out, but there's your power and reset. Let's see if you can make it out here somewhat. I can, but it might be harder for you through the camera here. And of course the eject button. Did anyone ever use that? I don't know. But anyways, yeah, it's a bit of a shoddy job, to say the least. Not very good. But I kind of like it. I think it's kind of neat. I'm not sure gold would have been my choice of coloring, or if I would have just, you know, I mean, if it had to be done, like maybe it could be the bottom was heavily discolored, because I've seen that happen a lot, where the top shell's not too bad, but the bottom is like really, really dingy yellow. So yeah, maybe that's another reason why they wanted to repaint it. So anyway, it's got this gold to it. But anyway, so I say this, yeah, as I said, my title, my ugly which again with a question mark, because that's debatable depending on your taste, I suppose. But cool Super Nintendo, because on the upside, and really got to get around to hooking this up and trying it out again. I have a couple interesting things. I think, if I recall, did they change the AC adapter? Yeah, I think, I can't remember if my AC adapter is different on this one or not, because they might have changed the connector there. I won't say for certain. You professionals out there will know for sure, but I think it has been changed. I have a different AC adapter somewhere for that. But more importantly, as you can see here, and well labeled, I like this here. I'd have a couple switches here. Now one is NTSC/PAL, i.e. 60 hertz or 50 hertz. So yeah, you know the drill, for especially for you guys who play import games. I believe the PAL 50 hertz games, they run slower, obviously, and it could be annoying in some cases. I can only imagine, like, obviously, well, I don't know if you're over in a UK territory or PAL territory, do they notice it as much? I'm pretty sure I've seen comments and posts where even people who are in those regions were annoyed by how slow the PAL games play. But any of you out there residing out there in PAL land can confirm or deny. But anyways, yeah, it does switch, so I can switch between the two. So I'm assuming it's either for compatibility's sake or perhaps it's for sanity's sake if you find it's slowing down too much. Again, I'm not too well versed on it. My NTSC PAL experience goes back to my Amiga days, where you'd only get you wouldn't get the full screen. You'd have to switch to PAL mode or whatever. So. But, and then the other thing here is the lockout. I'm assuming this is a switch for, I guess, a lockout chip. Again, some kind of regional thing. I don't know how many games that applied to, or if it was even many games or most games. I don't know. But I believe whatever this is, lockout on off, you can toggle that on and off. So that's pretty cool. So I guess with the right combination, I'm assuming any game I have, whether it's NTSC or PAL, that between these two, I'll be able to get it running and get it running in a way that's more fun. So I'm not doing a demonstration today. Perhaps another day that would be nice. But as you can see here, I mean, I do have obviously a handful of Super Nintendo carts, and I do have one cart. I can find that here. Of course, I should have prepared all this. Oh, it's right here by my 8-bit Nintendo. It's the only one I have, and that is the Smurfs. The Smurfs. Was this game even in NTSC mode? Did they have a version for the US? I don't know, but this is. I believe it's a PAL cart, or no. Made well. They've all been made in Japan regardless. I'm not even too sure. This may mean something though. SNSP, again for you more knowledgeable folks. You're gonna there. Let's see, UKV. So does that stand for UK video, as in PAL format? I really don't know. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to get around and hooking it up. Yeah, I can't go by made in Japan because I'm sure, all the games were made in Japan. But I do believe, yeah, oh, hello, Rob, why don't you just try reading? It says right there, PAL version. So confirmed, PAL version, Super Nintendo. So yeah, I'll have to definitely get around to that at some point, hooking it up. And I'll try it in NTSC mode. If that doesn't work, I'll switch over to PAL. And for all my pals out there, thanks for watching. Rob, MaximumRD out. Just some musings. I had nothing better to do. So talk to you later. And I hope the weather is better where you are. Bye for now.